Hello, what's up guys? And today I will be ranking every single bad YouTuber I know. Oh, now obviously there are a few. Now obviously I can't not include every single bad YouTuber you know. I can, so you might not see. So if you see any, but if there are any bad YouTubers that I missed out on, you can let me know. Subscribe. Alright, so there are a few a few who aren't actually bad. Oh, let me turn on the lights because, I don't know, it looks pretty cool. A little too cool. And some of these, first, let me explain what the tier lists and what they mean. So we got meh. These are the YouTubers who are not bad, whether or not they aren't bad anymore. Like a specific YouTuber I'm gonna mention, probably not till later. There's also minorly bad, and I can always see people in the comments typing stuff such as EDP 445 should go into the minorly bad tier because he grooms minors. Oh man, that joke is so bad, I swear it. Anyways, no, that's not what it means. It means they are really bad, like they don't do stuff that's too bad, like they're cringe, they just eat too much, or they just don't do much to meet any other criteria. Horrible means you're very bad, and awful means you're worse than horrible, and super exaggerated. Though that's the tier for the YouTubers who are the absolute be very bad. Alright, so the first person on that tier is LankyBox. LankyBox is basically a YouTuber known directly for his cringe and brain rot content. And basically, now I'm gonna say this, they're not too bad. I mean, they don't like kids, nor do they stalk people, or nor do they say bad words. They're just cringe, and which I don't necessarily find to be too bad, but they definitely have to be worth mentioned since they do have a lot of, especially, I'm gonna put them in a minorly bad tier. I mean, they could be a lot worse, but come on, brain rot is brain rot. Now, J-Station, I'm gonna say J-Station is kind of like, now I think if you were watching these YouTube videos before he got banned permanently, you might know him as the person who faked his girlfriend's death. Now, well, that's something. And before you say that he should go into any other hunter, that was an app, and he actually is back on YouTube, and apparently, and on his YouTube channel, he's to be redeemed. And so therefore I think made Jason redeemed. Then I probably think, why does he seem redeemed? Well, basically because he's not posting any of his usual content he did. The comments are on his recent video are saying stuff like how he's not a jerk. And plus, to put it simple, his free AM challenges weren't necessarily all that bad. They're just fake at word at bad. Except for his faking a girlfriend's death. That was horrible. I'm gonna put him in a meh. He was a bad YouTuber, but he's changed for the better, and now at least, I think we can all agree that she needs to be put. Big fat super. Yeah, she has she's not even the only one of us because basically we're getting to the. She is though now. While I'm sure it might be a little bit too high, it's all mostly she's just toxic, but that's just one thing. And he's so toxic and bad that she is really exactly awful. Huh. To make it worse, that she even made a video after her apology video saying that she wasn't even actually sorry. Now, considering the fact that basically, while there could possibly not be even the one you, but this good lady, her for starters, I didn't say her name. Her name is Fat Vegan Teacher, and what she does is she tries to force, and she's basically one of the most hated people on the planet. I can't believe she isn't permanently banned. Like, how did she get 250k subscribers, and I get only 14 subscribers, which means what? Subscribe so we can beat that teacher, because not the best how she's not even permanently banned, despite the fact that some of her most recent videos are the most comparing eating meat to putting barbecue sauce on a private party and feed baby. Like, I'm sorry, gonna repeat that again. She thinks eating a rib is the same thing as assaulting, being a baby, and being gross to it. Like, ew. Like, what's wrong with her? She also makes videos such as things that are completely misinformational, such as things comparing Gordon Ramsay to Hitler, and then later on, recently, saying Hitler was a good guy. Yeah, that's right. She made a video comparing milking a cow to freaking Hitler. I know I shouldn't be saying stuff like that since this is child friendly, but we're talking about bad YouTube, so yeah, I don't think you should expect to find any child friendly content here. Every single one of these YouTubers are death threaters, doxers, search groomers, and insane vegans. So yeah, pretty much don't even expect that. Now, Sniper Wolf is definitely, got off with the super on this SLU tier. Like, literally, what is YouTube doing? Like, that's 3 YouTubers who haven't been banned in that tier. Like, and to make it worse is that people can say themselves that YouTube loves Sniper Wolf, and yeah, I can see that here. Anyway, so basically, you want to know what she does? Well, for you Sniper Wolf fanboys or girls, which you probably aren't, since I don't. And what she did is she doxed Jack Phillips and showed his house to friggin' 8.5 million people. Like, can you believe this? This is literally insane how she's not even permanently banned. Like, dude, is YouTuber, is this YouTube or Mad Gone Town? Because I think it's Mad Gone Town also. This is literally ridiculous. Like, dude, that's literally someone's house. Now, honestly, I need some fresh. Now, obviously, Avocado feels like a fresh air. I'm not saying he's a good YouTuber, because he does have some controversy, like beefing with Credit Call and other stuff. But I cannot say put him in any other band tier higher than Miley Band, since one, most of his, what he's hated for is that he eats unhealthy food, which is mostly just not necessarily bad. It's just not a good choice. Like, it doesn't necessarily, and again, like with Language, he doesn't necessarily do anything like groom kids or threaten to come over to someone's house with a gun. And let's face it, he's starting to lose weight, so he's pretty much healthy now. Now, I think maybe we can safely say that pretty much Nick, Langybox J, and one other YouTuber who are gonna be the only YouTubers who I'm gonna talk not so negatively about. He goes with Sneeko. He's actually pretty. I think I'm gonna have to rank him in at least horrible tier. No, God, he literally, I mean, now I'm with, now obviously if you've seen some videos, right, then you know. But if you don't, basically what he did was he, like with Nick, he beat with critical, but even more worse one. I'm sorry, but that was me. I just farted. Anyways, basically, and he literally threatened to come over to his house, saying stuff like, "Oh, you're in temper, right? I'll come see you," and start waiting to go around. Literally, he has insane. I mean, the only reason why I did rank him in the top tier is because there are gonna be way worse YouTubers than that. Now, I'm gonna have to rank Jake and Logan Paul. I'm gonna have to rank them in together in the horrible tier. And you know, I think maybe since Logan got to be in a Mr. Beast deal and technically wasn't necessarily doing bad, I'm gonna rank Jake. I could see I honestly go either way with these two, but I think, but I'm just giving. But I think Jake, most people will agree that Jake is worse. I don't know why not Logan, but I guess maybe. But hey, it's your choice. Anyways, I rank Logan as worse. He could. Anyway, so basically, what they're known for is let's face it, the Paul Bars had their fun share of controversy. And if you know, you know. Anyways, next we got the most famously bad YouTuber, who I think we can all know and hate, EDP445. Now, obviously, I think we all agree that he needs to go in the top tier. He literally is the first groomer on this list and honestly the worst of them all. So basically what EDP4 did is basically he grooms minors and sending them text messages. And you know, I think maybe we can all know about the no charge. And now, basically, now we go from a groomer to a doxer, which I think maybe I'm gonna have to rank in. I think I'm gonna have to rank in right at the lower end of here. I don't necessarily consider the argument worse than him since he's at. I just think I just did. Now Ribs is getting higher than Illuminati. I know there are some people who are gonna say, hey, that sending death threats to people is not as bad as doxing, and yeah, I can respect that. But I think Ribs is worse, probably because that she had more fans, and I think maybe she has more subscribers, and she was, other than for a minute, and boom, out of nowhere, she's just bad. Now, Keemstar, I'm gonna go in horrible for him. No, basically, I don't think we can ever forgive him for what he said about Etika. Rip Etika. And now, you're probably thinking I should start saying much, but my phone's at very low battery, and I don't want it to shut down. So, I'm just gonna try saying these fast, so I do. Now, Leafy, I think is... Now, Leafy, I'm gonna rank at the lower end of horrible. He is a pretty bad YouTuber and does harass a lot of people, but there are sometimes when he harasses bad people, like vegan games. God awful tier. No explanation. Now, vegan games, I'm gonna rank slightly below them. He does threaten babies and other stuff, but at least he comes down in time. Plus, let's face it, in comparison to being a teacher, she's way worse. Now, I'm gonna rank Seth and Jikissy all together because they're both basically groomers. Oh no. Yeah, basically. And yeah, basically, I don't just explain it. Now, finally, we get to a fresh of air. Basically, his name is Dreamin'. I'm going to put him in the med here. The lowest. Now, well, yes, some might argue he's at here, but but he reveals that the allegations were false, I think. Now, Darman, Samir, and Lewis, I'm gonna rank all of them all together because they're both. Now, for where they're gonna go, I think I'm gonna rank Samir in like at least in at the lower end god tier. Darman, since he started off, he's gonna go like right. And Lifeless for Lewis is getting above him. I think you might be surprised to see I rank Lewis above Darren, but I think Lewis is because where's Darren? Because that video where he made the poor girl who I'm pretty sure his video was basically supposed to be a poor girl kick a boy and make the police officer think act like as if it's not a big deal that the girl just assaulted her, and plus also made a video kind of disrespecting, well, not kind of, absolutely disrespecting Muslims' religion, but he basically not searching up the rules of Muslims. And the rules of Muslims are simple themselves. No dating apps. No, you have to have your hood covered up, and yes, I'm not a Muslim. I just know these rules because the one in the comments said those. Now, Colleen, I think I'm gonna rank like right above the other two. Probably because she has a way worse policy. You might not argue that 7 Jiggy's probably didn't problems as also they're probably worse, but I think that she has actually the worst policy ever since. Now, Jack Doherty and Neon, I'm gonna rank, and that's right. I know some might think they should be up higher, but I'm just gonna lower because, well, they're most, cause dogsters, death threaters, groomers, bad layers, worst apologies, and anyway, so this is my official tier. Let me know if you agree with these rankings and in there. So, and please subscribe because I really want some subscribers. Last videos I made didn't get any views, and well, I could really use some subscribers since, well, now, I'm thinking, why do I want subscribers so bad? Well, the thing is, well, I broke my arm like last year, and well, by falling off a cliff and breaking it, and it's doing fine, but I just want to give a reason, and there's a second reason, which is being that I'm not necessarily very big on money, and I could really use some money considering the fact that how subscribing to my channel would really show that you love my content and you support it. So please subscribe.